When a narcissist sees you as too strong, they will try this one last dirty trick. There comes a point in your healing journey when the narcissist who once controlled, manipulated, and emotionally drained you begins to see something they never expected. Your strength. Not just any strength, but the kind of quiet, grounded power that no longer reacts, no longer pleads, and no longer tries to fix them. And it's right at this point that when they feel their grip slipping for good, that they resort to one final dirty trick. One move that's designed to shake your confidence, make you doubt yourself again, and pull you back into their twisted game. But the truth is, once you recognize this trick for what it is, it loses its power entirely. Let's start with what strength looks like to a narcissist when you set boundaries and stick to them. When you don't respond to their bait. When you stop playing emotional ping pong and simply walk away. When things get toxic, that strength threatens their ego deeply. Narcissists rely on control. Emotional chaos is their home turf. So when you become unmoved, calm and clear about your value, they see it as the ultimate rejection. It's not just that you're leaving, they feel you're saying, you are no longer powerful in my world. And that is unbearable for them. That's when they pull out their last resort, the identity attack. This dirty trick is subtle, psychological, and incredibly calculated. It's not a grand gesture or even an obvious manipulation. Instead, it's a direct strike to your sense of self. They try to convince you that your strength is actually a flaw. They'll say things like, you've changed. You're cold now. Or you think you're better than everyone else. They'll paint your growth as arrogance, your peace as detachment, and your boundaries as cruelty. Why? Because they can't manipulate someone who's healed. So instead, they try to make you question your healing. This is the mind game they're hoping you don't see through. The narcissist might suddenly become the victim. Out of nowhere, they might tell mutual friends or family that you've become distant or mean. They'll twist the narrative so it looks like you are the problem. Emotionally unavailable, unforgiving, or even abusive. This is known as reverse blame projection. It's a desperate move, but it can be dangerous if you're not prepared for it. It makes you wonder, did I go too far? Am I being too harsh? But here's the truth. They're not confused. They're just hoping you will be another layer of this dirty trick. Is the narcissist suddenly acting healed? You'll see them post inspirational quotes, talk about therapy, maybe even pretend to take accountability. This is known as image rehabilitation. They're not doing it for personal growth. They're doing it to look like the sane one while painting you as bitter or unstable. But it's all theater. They know how to wear a new mask when the old one stops working. Their hope that you'll question whether you misjudge them and come back. In some cases, they'll even try to love bomb you again, but in a completely different tone. It's not the sweet-talking, romantic version from the beginning. No. This time it's mature, spiritual, or enlightened. They might say, I now realize what we had was special. I just wasn't ready for someone like you. Or worse, you were right about me. I just wish we could talk one last time. These statements are hooks. And if you're still vulnerable, they can reopen wounds you worked hard to close. Remember, a narcissist never apologizes to heal you. They apologize to reset the game. But here's what's powerful. You don't have to play this stage when you're standing strong. You is where your true healing begins. Not just because you left the narcissist, but because you didn't fall for the final illusion. The illusion that your strength is ugliness, that your silence is a flaw, that your detachment is some kind of emotional coldness. No. It's self-preservation. It's wisdom. It's clarity. And those who live off manipulation will always try to distort what they can't control. The narcissist's final dirty trick often includes something people rarely talk about. Emotional triangulation. If they can't manipulate you anymore, they'll try to influence how others see you. They'll cozy up to people you're close with, even those they used to dislike, and subtly poison the well. I just wish they could have stayed soft instead of building walls, they'll say. It sounds innocent on the surface, but it's designed to make others view you as the one who changed for the worse. Their goal? To isolate your strength so it looks like emotional dysfunction. What they never anticipate is how your resilience outlasts their reputation. Games. People see through it. Truth has a long shadow, and when you keep living with peace, consistency, and self-respect,